Hey y'all. Just eating my sorbet and drinking my water. Okay, somebody asked me a question. What's the question? Share this live too, but bring it to 200k likes, y'all. Let's bring it to 200k likes so that we can bring on a guest, because I know you guys are here for a guest. Fresh like, Impala, she knows what it's gonna do like, girl. Double tap on the live. Let's bring this to 200k. Thank you for 109k. Tap on the live. Let's bring this to 200k. What's good with it? How are you really feeling? Fantastic. $200k. Thank you for 100. Says 50k there. Fresh light, info, Why did I all of a sudden get a headache? Ugh. Girl. Good. I think I just need dun. Somebody said let's see.
Whoa. Matter of fact,
what?
Listen, guys, happy Saturday. I hope you guys have had a productive week. One thing I want to say, been getting a lot of messages. Listen, man, we're here to answer all you guys' questions. I understand some of these topics, some of these things that people are saying may be like highly sensitive for you all. Come here, baby. But guys, make sure you guys respect TikTok's rules. That's all we ask. You guys can ask anything. Just make sure you guys respect the rules so we can get your guys' questions answered, because I know y'all got a lot of them. Anything you want to say, baby?
I agree.
Let's go.
Yeah, thank you, my king. I feel like she's been on the lives, but we'll see. Hi, Dolly.
Girl, I was waiting for you at the door.
Well, I'm here.
Yo,
I'm so happy y'all picked me.
What's your name and where you from?
I'm Dolly. I'm from Texas.
Texas.
So, Olivia,
Hold on,
you look
hold
real
on,
nervous,
hold
girl.
on,
What you
hold
feeling
on.
right now?
Hold on. Would you
What's
be
up?
in a poly relationship?
I wouldn't, because I don't like women. I'm strictly men.
Yeah.
And I love the feeling of a man just like loving me and only me, and me being that for him.
Okay.
Not being multiple women, kind of creating the dream woman in 7 women, you know?
Makes sense. What is one major lesson or takeaway you've had since watching our lives?
Man, to just really stand on what you believe in. Like, it's one thing to be with someone and like try and turn y'all beliefs into one and to mesh them, but it's another thing to like almost like be like consume yourself too much of one person. Like, you got to be your own person. I don't know, like I've learned strength in this because I've been in relationships and it hasn't always went the way. Shoot, my ex was asking me for threesomes, but I don't like women. Yeah. So it just kind of like proves like, yeah, you do make good points, but it's just some things that's a little not okay, you know, like.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Well, I'm glad you guys are learning what to do, what not to do. It's just interesting to know your guys' takeaways and hear your all feedback. So we like connecting with you all as much as you like connecting with us. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to your questions. Talk to us. What's up?
So everybody knows the what everybody thinking here, the kids. Everybody got kids. Everybody used to be a kid. Everybody knows the innocence and purity of a kid. We know you don't really believe in laws that much or whatever. You don't believe in marriage that much. So it's just like you have your own like opinion about how life should be, you know?
Hold on. I never said that I like disagree. I think like breaking the law is like, okay, I never.
No, not breaking the law, but you don't like really live your life by like, oh, marriage. Like marriage, if you believe in the law, then you believe in marriage is valid. But if you don't see no validity in marriage, then you clearly don't like fully trust in the laws that America has for us.
I didn't say I don't believe in marriage. I said I don't think those are two different things. I think marriage is more about a spiritual bond up under God or up under a higher power. I think a government junction is one. I mean, a government sanction is something entirely different. That's just me. That's just my 2 cents.
Well, I don't want to get too off topic of what I'm trying to ask you. So I'm going to just ask you this. What do you think of like all the things people are saying about you messaging kids? Was it an accident? Was it something that someone was lying? Was it a troll? Are people trying to set you up? Was it really you and you really did do it?
Yeah.
Like,
So
what's going on?
It's a great question. And I saw the video that's like in like question or whatnot. First of all, I want to say this. I don't like minors. I'm not attracted to minors. I've never wanted to talk to a minor. I personally do not think that it's like true. What I think happened is like maybe a video from a girl that I messaged. Somebody's like, oh, he sent me this. And then maybe somebody in a comment was like, she's this. And people probably took it and ran with it. That's what I think happened. I will say this though.
It's in the video. First of all, it is you 100%. We know that's you. It's the tie and everything.
Okay,
so like, are you saying you sent it to someone of age?
Listen. I don't talk to minors. I'm not attracted to minors. I never want to talk to minors. I want to make that perfectly clear. Like, that's like, no, I don't get down like that. That's a very serious thing. I don't think it's a laughing matter. I will say this. I don't think that is true. And I will also say this, that if it were to be true, then that's highly, 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 highly egregiously irresponsible of me. And that should never happen. Like I said, I don't believe that is true. I could not see myself sending that to like a 16-year-old or somebody that's underage. I am not attracted to minors. I don't want to be with a minor. Like I have zero interest in minors. I think that's like very serious, very, very serious. It's not a laughing matter. If that did happen by mistake, then I wouldn't even call it a mistake. That's irresponsible. And I'm
So you're saying you be sending that many like nude pictures that you don't know?
Hold on. So here's what I'm saying. You got to be more responsible. And one thing that I'm going to do moving forward to ensure that, again, I don't think that this is true. I think I think somebody clipped it up. I think somebody is right and just put a headline, right? Kind of like us drinking tea and people were like, you guys do booger sugar. No, we were drinking tea, but people think that it's booger sugar. That's what I personally think happened. But if that didn't happen, then I'm saying that's irresponsible. And like what I have to do moving forward is be like, hey, where's your ID? Like, it's not about like, what do you think? What is that? At the end of the day, I think that this could just be like a lesson on how to prevent things in the actual like future. But I don't think that it's true. Personally, I don't think it's true. Just like there's millions of people, there's millions of videos that say that like, hey, we took this. Now I will say this, I would love to see a clip of somebody telling me they're 16 years old and I proceeded with that conversation. Because anybody can, hold on.
Is that you don't give a yes or no answer.
Hold on. Listen, here's the thing. Guys, only thing we're seeing is a video of allegedly me and somebody put a headline. People can put a headline to anything. All I'm saying is this, as a man, I don't believe in being a victim. I believe in being responsible. So one thing I know I will to take any doubt moving forward, ID, because that is very serious, and I do not align with that at all. I don't think it's right. I don't think that's cool at all. I personally don't think that it happened. I think it's just like a headline. And what I would like to see is somebody clip up, hey, somebody sending me a message saying that they're underage, and I continue to pursue them in an explicit way. I don't think so at all. As a matter of fact, I know it doesn't exist because I have no interest in that. And that, like, it's a very serious allegation. So it's just something that I just don't play with. You know, I know like we can get like people like to do jokes. I don't know if people are trying to go viral. I have no idea what their intention are, but I know it's the same way with like the booger sugar or like the powder thing. Like we're literally drinking tea and there's millions of people just because they put a headline that we're doing this and clipped it up a certain way to make it seem like it's this. All I'm going to say is this. Show me a message, block out their name, do whatever you got to do of somebody being 16 or 14 or whatever they're saying and me pursuing it. That's just,
I would love to have a conversation with you because I feel like you be going on these long rants and I don't feel like this is a conversation. I feel like you be going on these long rants and we get lost in the sauce. Let's have a real conversation. Okay, so like whenever you send whatever you send to women, pictures or videos, do you normally send the same video or do you make a custom video of whatever you sending to that one woman? Because if you only send that one video to that one woman, then you should know that one woman age. You should know exactly who had this footage for it to go where it's went.
The one what I saw, it didn't look like it was like the actual video that was sent. To me, it looked like somebody was recording a recording. So we don't know what it was, who it was. Either way, I don't believe a man is allowed to be a victim. I think you got to take responsibility. And I will say this. Listen, I just want to say this. I'm not attracted to minors. I don't think that that's right. I think that's very, 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 very.
We're not even talking about the minor part. We're not even talking about the minor part.
This is how I get clipped up because I'm trying to answer a question and then they just take a certain part of it.
No, okay, we talking about with grown women. With a grown woman. Do you know if you sent that video to a grown woman?
Can you answer the question?
Go ahead.
All right. Listen, at the end of the day, it's not something that I stand for. If that did happen, which I do not think that it happened, I think it's just kind of like the booger sugar situation. I think somebody took a video, put a headline on it. That's what I think happened. But if that were to happen, that's just irresponsible on my end. And moving forward, anytime I'm talking to somebody, it's going to be like, yo, ID, because that's nothing to play with. I wouldn't want that to happen to anybody that I know or whatever the situation it is. As a man, it's not about being, oh, victim, poor me. That's not it at all. Like, you gotta take responsibility for that. So I just want to say, I'm not attracted to kids. I don't want kids. I have no interest in talking to somebody that's actually underage. I don't believe that it's actually like true. Like I said, I think somebody just clicked up a video and put a headline on it. If it did happen, that was a complete accident, more than an accident. I think it's egregiously irresponsible. Again, I do not believe that it happened. I think somebody clipped it up and made a video about it. And I would love to see somebody say like, hey, I'm underage and I like continue to pursue them in a manner. Like, that just doesn't exist.
Okay. Well, I have a question. They saying the girl pressed charges on you. Have you been served yet with anything from that? Not yet? No. It might be coming, so maybe we'll see the truth in court. Olivia, your brother said you was crying and you've been going through it, and he trying to be more of just like a supportive brother. And I don't know why you make that face, because no one can be 100% happy all the time. You can be happy in your love life, you can be happy in your life, but that doesn't change the reality of what you're going through right now.
I'm not saying I'm 100% happy at the time.
What you say?
I'm not saying I'm 100% happy all the time. But in terms of that conversation, it was actually with my dad, and it was about something completely different. So I could see kind of how he can maybe interpret that, but that's not what the conversation was like. Yeah, that's what I have to say to that.
Do you ever feel like it gets hard whenever like everybody against you, against your spouse, and you trying to, be that strength for him, be the one person that really truly believes him and stuff, like, does it get hard sometimes? I feel like it's fair to say yes, so I don't want you to say no, because I want you to give us like real talk. I don't want you to give us quotes. I don't want you to tell me like, oh, it doesn't reflect reality. Like, give us your own words. That's what we've been wanting from you.
Yes. So does it get tough with the hate? Is that what you're asking?
Yes. Does it get tough dealing with everything?
I would say yes and no. I would say yes. It's tough to see that people don't think deeper. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, people do not see the totality of a situation, or don't even ask a follow-up question. It's just kind of like, if I see it and I hear it, that's the truth. And I wish people would just critically think more. People would look deeper into things, ask more questions. What could it be other than what I'm seeing, right? Be less of a follower and kind of just more of a leader in what they actually think and form their own thoughts. Yep. Not just follow a title, right? That's just kind of like being like a yes man, like, yes, I see the title, that's true. That's how most people operate, and that's what affects me, is the fact that people don't critically think and they just go with it, because they're not gonna get far with that.
Like the thing about this whole 16 thing, like, it's not even an accusation. Like, I can see I'm 16, I continue with the conversation. It's a video that somebody else made that looks like a recording of another device, and somebody just put a title and people automatically believe it. Now, again, I think that's very, very serious, and it's something I do not allow. And one thing I will say is like, hey, at the end of the day, ask for IDs. That's the lesson that I learned for this. Ask for IDs. Because at the end of the day, people can say anything, but you will never see a clip of somebody telling me, oh, I'm 16, oh, I'm this age, and I continue that conversation like ever. Like that would never happen. I would never, ever do something like that. I believe karma is real. I believe karmic debt is real, and I would not want somebody doing that to my kids. At the end of the day, I would not want my underage daughter messing with somebody that's like such and such. I personally think that is bad. I think that people just make up whatever it is to go viral. People just like to say stuff. Same way they were just like, there's millions of views that people are like, oh, they're on Booger Sugar. Or they're on this. Oh, that's an Airbnb. Oh, Grant Cardone pays for the pounds. Oh, Olivia was 17. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh, Shanice pays for this. Like, it's always some type of rumor. Like, hold on. It's always some type of rumor. Like, and I get it comes with the territory. We put ourselves out there. At the end of the day, my lesson for this is like, hey, take ultimate responsibility. If somebody looks 25 and you have any doubt, be like, yo, just send me your ID. Just send me your ID. That's it. It may be awkward, but that's way better than like the work per side. I don't believe in being a victim, and I'm not going to be a victim to anybody or anything. And if that is true, then I'll have to deal with that. Like, I'll have to deal with that. But I don't think that is true, personally.
Okay, so Olivia, whenever this first came out, like whenever things come out like this, like Shanice's video, do you have these real talks with Sean to where you're holding him accountable as much as you want to be held accountable? Like, hold up, don't make that face, Sean. It ain't nothing bad about you, but I'm just saying, that comes out about your partner. Do you go up to him and be like, babe, is this true? What's true? How did this happen? How did they perceive this as? Or are you the type of woman to just be like, I believe you. You ain't do it. Like, do y'all have those conversations, or do you automatically believe him because you love him?
Okay, so first of all, I know most of the stories of everything. Like, I already knew before. I would say I knew from the beginning of all the stories of what he went through in past in deep detail that you guys don't know about. Okay, so I know the deep details of it, and I know actually how it went. So with that, like, what I know when, another side is spoken, I actually know more details than you guys know. Okay, so when it comes to that's kind of in that situation. In terms of, I know what kind of person that he is. I know that he's very ethical. And then I just let him know this is what's happening. And then he tells me his insight on it. Mm-hmm. But I do not instantly think, negatively about him. So that's the answer to the question.
And I want to also put out this, guys, everybody has their opinion as far as, the other video or whatnot. I get you guys have your opinion, but why do you feel like if the United States military investigated something, got all the evidence and way more evidence than you guys saw, attorneys, lawyers, and a judge, somebody that served over 30 years in the military, looked at all the evidence and threw it out, why do y'all feel like y'all opinion should override that? Like, if I told you guys I was already facing this, you all think your opinion, when you don't have all the data, you don't have all the facts, should override that?
Okay, so did y'all watch the ex's video? The one that was in the military with you?
What are you gonna say about it?
I don't have nothing to say about it. Actually, I seen it go down I was on YouTube scrolling. I seen it. I did not know it was related to you until everybody else started talking about saying it and posting it on TikTok. So I haven't seen the whole thing, but I just want to know, like, Olivia, what do you feel like? Like, how do you feel? I mean, we know you believe him, and I ain't saying you wrong or not wrong, Sean. I don't know. Nobody knows at this point. We don't know.
I will say
Olivia, what do you feel about? Huh?
I will say this, as a man, I don't believe in being like a victim. I believe that there's things I could have done better. I could have communicated better. I don't think that I had any malicious intent. I don't think that, like, if you even talk to her, like, I don't think that she would think that I had like malicious intent with anything. And I don't even want to speak on it too much because, like, that's already been like investigated, and literally, like, I don't think that like our opinion should override people in the militaries. And I just want to allow her to heal. I don't even want to speak on it because I know how TikTok can be, and I don't want to have thousands of people messaging her. He said this. He said, listen, let's just let her heal in peace. If she feels some type of way, that's her side of the story. Everybody's entitled to that. I'm not invalidating her. I'm not disagreeing with her. All I'm going to say is that whole thing was investigated, and they threw the whole thing out. That's all I'm saying. So you guys can
Well, that's saying she didn't testify. That's why. But we can move to the next question.
Right.
I want both y'all answer on this. Why do y'all feel like so many women are coming at y'all with similar allegations? Like, what's the reason? What would be the reason?
It's not similar. Like, it's something totally different. Everybody has.
There's always something about women being great. Abused.
Guys, what do you guys want me to like? What do you want me to say? Like, what do you?
No, I mean, like, maybe you know some about them. I don't know. That's why we asking you.
Listen, they get the best.
It's happening to you. It's not happening to nobody else in the world. Nobody else is just magically getting accused of women that they've actively touched, been with, loved. That it has went so distasteful. Like no one else is getting accused. That's why we asking you.
Yeah, I would say I've had a lot of tremendous failures when it comes to relationships. I had a lot of mess ups. I have miscommunications, done things that weren't right, done things that didn't align with the outcomes that I want. Guys, life is like a journey. I've had a lot of failures, and this is a big reason on why I practice poly. I told you guys, I've been in so many crazy situations that this is why I decide to live my truth, because I'm not finna lie to women. Dude, I've been with women and they have tried to like, oh, okay, I'm walking down the street with somebody and somebody else tries to attack. I've had people show up at my place and like somebody tried to attack or do this, or they popping up at each other. I've been in all types of crazy situations, but my thing is this, like, it's a reason on why I got here. I'm not perfect. I'm never gonna be perfect. Do I think that like I'm a bad person? No, absolutely not. Do I think that people clip stuff up and take it out of proportion? Yes, absolutely. Do I think I have character flaws? Absolutely. Do I think I have room to grow? Absolutely. What do you guys want me to like say? Like, everybody has issues. We're all humans. We've all done stuff. I'm pretty sure y'all have said stuff. I'm pretty sure people have went crazy on their boyfriends, damaged clothes, busted out with. People have probably done all type of crazy stuff. It's just they didn't do it for the world to judge them. So like, if y'all want to judge me for being human, go ahead. All I'm going to tell you is this. I don't have a freaking criminal record. I've never been arrested. I'm like, none of that. I'm not saying that I'm a perfect person, but guys, like, and even if I had gone through that stuff, you guys act like people can't grow and people can't change. Like, you're not determined by your past. You're not determined by your failures. Like anybody can overcome anything. And that's what it's about. And like, no matter what you guys throw at me, no matter what happens, I'm gonna overcome it, and I'm gonna go on to help millions of people in America. It's just gonna happen. And the more you guys throw stuff at me, the more it's just going to give me stuff to like overcome. All right. And I get that. The reason why I don't take it personally is because I know you guys are doing what y'all are doing out of love. But just realize everybody has their story. I personally just don't think that, you know, I'm never going to label myself a victim. That's just me. I'm going to be like, hey, how can I take responsibility? Like, me personally, this whole minor thing, I don't think it's true. Like, not even a little bit. But I will say this, to make sure to remove all doubt, I'll just be like, hey, shoot me your ID. I know me. I'm not the type of dude to just slide in somebody's DMs and like send them stuff. That's not weird. We have to have some type of conversation. And I know that if somebody looked at a conversation, there's never once in the history of the world that somebody told me they were underage and then I just sent them something, ever. Like, I would never even do that. And I think it's very, very serious. Like, I would never do that. So what did I learn? I can sit up here and be like, oh, poor me. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, cool. Then I'll just ask for IDs and screenshot it, and like, that's that. And then it'll never be an issue. Nobody can ever say anything.
That thing where you talking and we not conversating no more.
All right. So listen, if you're gonna ask me a question about my life, I think I deserve to give any answer that.
I didn't think you was answering the question no more. I think you just like got lost in the sauce with that answer.
Answer any question, and I'm gonna say whatever I want to say, because respectfully, you're asking me about my life, so I'm gonna say whatever I want to say, respectfully.
You're a big one.
All right.
Okay, so Olivia, girl. Do you ever, okay, so I get that y'all pretty much, from y'all talking about what be going on in the allegations, y'all pretty much have this thing that y'all just agree that y'all come on here and don't give us answers, because it's like, even if y'all do give us answers, then it's like, we're not gonna believe y'all, so y'all just. Do you ever feel like, or do you ever encourage Sean to kind of lead the way to just tell the whole story? Because if y'all sat up here and debunked 3 different women, then we would probably believe y'all on more stuff, but y'all don't debunk.
Let me make this straight. Let me get this straight. So I got accused of something, and I was facing 14 years in prison, and it was investigated, and they had all the evidence, and they threw it out. Shanice came out. I disagree with what she said. I offered her $5,000 for us both to take a polygraph test. Okay, a judge threw this out. Somebody threw this out. I'm talking about them because they are the ones that like, is this? Not everybody wants to be public. What more can we do? Like what more?
What more you could do? I can tell you right now what you could do.
Listen, what more can I do to convince you that a freaking U.S. appointed judge threw it out?
Okay, forget that one. Forget that one for what we're talking about. So let's talk about the rice. Okay, look, I could drop some rice because the rice is sitting on the counter and I'd be like, Queen, can you pick that rice up for me? And somebody could perceive that as one way, or I could tell somebody, I don't like what you did today, kneel on this rice. You could tell us what happened versus going around what happened, and we would probably believe you because you gave us something, but you give us nothing.
The reason why I don't give you guys anything is because no matter what I say, you guys are just going to clip it up, weaponize it, and try to use it against me. I literally said that it did not happen. There's like so many components, not just that, the whole punching bag thing, the whole conversations, none of it. I'm not discrediting her. I'm not saying anything bad about her character. I'm not attacking her character. I just do not feel like it is a reflection of reality. There's what they say. There's always three versions. Your side, their side, and the truth.
We still ain't got
everybody. Here's my thing. I'm not going to sit up here and attack somebody's character because I move out of love and I truly move out of abundance. And if I wanted to sit up here and say things, I could, but that's just not me and that's not what I'm going to do. They got them. They want to, like, they can do that. That's all I know is this.
Okay.
All I know is this.
You said something kind of key here. You said attack character. So you think that women are making these videos to attack character or tell their truth? Which one?
I think people do things for clout. The same reason why people are like making all these edits and talking about we do booger sugar. The same reason why they're talking about the 17. It just gives people something to talk about. Like you guys, I would totally understand if this was a screen recorded and this was somebody who was like, hey, this was a whole conversation. This is a recorded video of another device and somebody else saying that somebody else said this. It's like, bro, it's just a headline. And y'all acting like it's just true. Like the thing is this, you guys think that I'm all these negative things and that's okay. You guys are entitled to your thing, to your opinion. But anything that pushes the narrative, you guys are gonna believe it.
Literally.
You all look at a headline and it gives you the lens to look at things through. It's just like, bro, show me the video of somebody saying, I'm 16 years old. And I continue with a conversation. I would never in my life do that. Ever. Ever. However, I'm not going to be a victim. I'm not going to play victim. What can I do moving forward? Hey, just make sure people send me ID. Oh, you look below 30. Send me an ID. Send me a picture of your ID before we have any conversations. Like, I'm never going to be a victim. It's just going to make me better. Who knows? Maybe this is going to prevent some crazy scandal in the future. Now I know, hey, get paperwork signed, get NDAs, get letters of consent, and get IDs. Like, I get it. Hey, that helps me moving forward. Like, cool. I'm not a freaking pedo. I know I'm not attracted to kids, like, at all.
That's good. You're not supposed to be. Olivia, your business, I know you taking a break or you rebranding or whatever. Your business still gonna be a woman served based business, right? Yeah, so you still going for women? You know, like that's getting cut less and less with women not being on your side. Cause we want to be on your side, but you're making it real hard.
How?
I'm talking to Olivia. Why I can't talk to Olivia? Why every time I say something to Olivia, you answer?
What is she doing to make it hard?
Just believe in the unbelievable.
So let me get this straight. Even though a judge looked at all the evidence and completely threw it out.
You focus on that one, but you don't want to talk about the rice. You don't want to talk about nothing else. You just want to talk about the one you went to court with. You finna go to court with another one, so hopefully justice gets served this time.
Listen,
you know, not every victim wants to just be up in everybody's face talking about the BS they've been through.
All right. Listen, guys. If that was the case, and that's just a lesson that I would have to have learned the hard way. I know what's in my heart. I'm not attracted to kids. Never been attracted to people that are underage, and I've never done anything. Never kissed. Never looked. Never touched. Never planned to meet up with somebody that I knew was underage. I know what's in my heart. So if they did do that, then that's something that I have to like cross when it gets there. You guys aren't going to tell me like about me. You know what I'm saying?
No, we ain't telling you about you. I was talking about Olivia and her business and me as a woman. You know, I need a little help financially. Me and Olivia could probably do something for me. But guess what? Me, like many other people, would never go to her because she don't stand for women.
How does she not stand for women?
She don't stand for women because she shows no sympathy towards the allegations, even if it ain't true. She shows no sympathy. You sit there and you just like, yup, y'all just believe in it's purple. Well, sometimes it is, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
question. Allegations are not true. I give sympathy. What does that look like?
sympathy does not come across as like cocky and arrogance with your truth. You could be living in your truth, but you don't have to mock the victims. You don't have to be cocky about your version of the truth. You don't have to be like making the little side comments. Yes, you could stand by your man, but you supposed to like be a woman.
I'm asking you word for word, what should I say?
Okay, you should say the things that you say on this live and you like co-signing him should be the same things that you would say in front of the victim's face. You know, they be watching you and they be watching you be arrogant, be cocky, say these little smart, slick comments. That shit is hurtful, girl. And you represent a woman-based business, so women not gonna fuck with you.
Some women won't, but the ones that actually
not even the 1%. You gotta be a dud to fuck with you. Like,
so we're supposed to believe people who literally say that this is an Airbnb, that we do booger sugar, that Olivia
we
was
own the
17.
Airbnb. You don't even own it. You paying rent. You could get evicted tomorrow the same way I could. So that don't even matter.
Every single week, guys, respectfully every week it's a new rumor. You guys don't even look for yourself. You're literally sitting up here telling me that because, even though I was facing 14 years for something that everybody knows I did not do, could have done things differently in that situation. Not saying that, hey, I did everything right in that situation, but a judge looked at it. A military judge looked at it and threw it out. You guys mean to tell me that because somebody said something, she's supposed to side with that and turn against me, even though the judge was on my side, and that was thrown out. And now we got something else that people are talking about, and that's very, very serious. That's very, very, very serious. That's not even coming from somebody. We don't even know if it's true. It's just an actual headline. Please show me the conversation where a girl ever messaged me and said I'm underage, and I like kept pursuing her in a sexual manner. Please show me that. I would love to see somebody clip something up where a girl see me, I'm 16 or I'm 14 years old, and I sent her.
That's not even how all petties get caught up.
Bro, listen, man.
That's not even how they all get caught up.
At the end of the day, I think that this is a great lesson because it taught me, hey, you could be exposed in this manner. So moving forward, hey, what's your ID? What is your ID? I know myself. I'm not just out here just sending every single girl pictures or doing this or videos or doing that. So if something's getting to that point, that means we've had like conversations, and I just find it very hard to believe for me to get to that conversation with what do you say, 12, 14, 16, whatever you guys want to like say. I personally, now if that happened, then I have to like stand on that, and that's a mistake, but that's not what's in my heart. It's an honest mistake. But what you will never see is a girl telling me, hey, I'm underage and I continue to pursue that. You will never see that. You ever. And if somebody did make it up, then maybe they edited some stuff and it's just simply not true, because people can say anything, right? People can say anything. I'm not gonna be a victim. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, poor me. No. Hey, am I asking every single girl for their ID? That DMs me, I get literally a lot of messages a day. No, guess what? I can implement that. I can do that. That's something that I can change moving forward. It just protects me. Cool.
Okay. Can I ask Olivia a question and Olivia actually answer a question? Because you got all the answers. I want to hear the queen speak.
Go ahead.
Girl, I just hope he don't interrupt us. Do you ever be on the phone with your homegirls and she ain't come interrupt you? Do you ever be on the phone and Sheen come interrupt your phone calls?
Who?
Sean, Sheen,
His
Shane,
name is Sean.
Sheen. You know who I'm talking about, your king, girl.
Let's call him his name, Sean. Does he know?
He don't be interrupting your calls. You get to do your call and have your piece. Cool, because we on a call right now, and it keep getting interrupted.
Has something to.
Okay, so I just want to know, Olivia, what do you have to say to the woman that would like to do business with you, but don't want to do business with you, but would love to do business with you, but don't want to behalf of the situation you in? Like, what would you have to say to, like, because we wanna fuck with you, but it's just, what you got to say to us? Make us feel something.
What it takes for you guys to fully support me and F with me, but it's under your terms, I'd rather just be my authentic self.
No, my terms is just terms is law, no abuse.
I know what is the truth, and I know what actually happened. You guys know a headline and no other details. So that is just that. And for the people that don't want to do business with me, I mean, okay, cool. I have an abundance mindset, and I know that there is going to be people that do F with me, as well as you just missed out on opportunities to get better. So that's
all right, girl. Well, that's all I gotta say. Y'all support me. I am a struggling Black creator, small creator on here. I hope I don't have to be in no poly relationship for y'all to fuck with me. But yeah, support a real one, because this just ain't it. She ain't got shit to say for nothing. And that's all, folks. Y'all kick me off. What's up, Sean? What? You want to eat me up? Say what you got to say.
I don't want to eat you guys up. I'm just learning firsthand how powerful media can be. I just think it's crazy that
it can be, because look at you. You get on here every day. Ever since Olivia put you on, you've been on here dedicated.
I'm not
You're more dedicated to this than you are actually making real money. Olivia, I just want to say I'm disappointed in you, girl. I really am, because I've been there. I've been in love too, girl. We all had our first love, and we all was just like, that's why he said he want a girl that's unexperienced, because he wants you to trust fall into him, into a deep, dark hole of failure.
Who said that?
Let me see if I can kick myself off.
Man, at this point, you guys just will believe anything. I want to say this, like, at the end of the day, guys, girls, if you guys are watching, just learn from this, man. This right here, all these stories, is exactly why I don't believe people should engage in like casual sex. It is just not worth it. And this is why I don't engage in casual sex. It's so easy to get caught up. I'm not playing victim. I'm not playing victim at all. But this is why, all this stuff is why I was like, yo, I do not want to engage in like casual sex, like at all. Because bro, like that is just something that is very, very powerful, and you shouldn't play with it, man. You really shouldn't play with it. So that's just that. Oh, and if you guys are watching this, dude, ask for paperwork, man.
Yeah.
Get NDAs, especially if you're making a little money. Get NDAs, get consent forms, and also if you're online, ask for IDs, right? Because you never know, right? But you never know, right? And it's better to be safe than to be sorry. So, speaking of being sorry, if that were to happen, then if that were true, man, apologize to that, whoever that may be, their family, because that's not me. That's not what I actually stand for. I, again, do not think that that's true. But moving forward, definitely will be asking for IDs, because I don't want any accidents or irresponsibility to be happening as a man. You got to always take responsibility no matter what, right? So that's just that. Again, and for you guys, listen, I'm all about the jokes and stuff, but you guys should be careful about what you guys say. Saying that people are on freaking booger sugar, saying that people, I got freaking hit up, call the R word. How you guys gonna call somebody the R word when the girl in the video said that everything's consensual? It's just man, y'all just really be taking these clips and these narratives and running with it and just saying all type of stuff.
Okay, like it's kind of wild. All right, so I want to make this perfectly clear. I'm not attracted to minors. If you are a minor, do not message me. Please don't. Just don't message me. We have nothing to talk about. Like literally nothing.
Literally.
Okay, so.
Literally. My body.
Guys, no. You guys don't understand. Listen, you guys don't understand. Like, okay. People can say anything. People can clip up anything. Before you so-called judge me, look at the actual, like, irrefutable, because it's supposed to be beyond a reasonable doubt. Like, I would love to see somebody messaging me, like, right? They have the whole conversation. I would love to see somebody, I'm 16, I'm this, I'm that, and I continue that conversation. Or I continue talking to them in a sexually like explicit way. Or send them just, it's not gonna happen. It doesn't exist. And you guys should also be careful because media, media is very, 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 very powerful. And you guys can think what you guys want, but I just think that you all should like look for yourself, not just go based off of what people tell you. Guys, you guys feel like I'm so rude, I'm so disrespectful, I'm so this. Guys, you can't pull a single clip of me calling somebody out their name. I'm not saying that I don't have character flaws. We all do. Maybe I'm just the only one. I'm not perfect. But you can't pull a single clip of me calling somebody out their name, the B word, the H word, any of that. And you guys come up here and call us every name in the book and then say that we're the ones that are disrespectful. Like how? Make it make sense. Okay? So I advise you guys to look for yourself and actually see for yourself. Not with some agenda, not with what media tells you to see. Just actually look for yourself. All right? Like this cancel culture is just it's very like scary, man. And it's so sad that people actually like are like preying on somebody else's downfall. Like I don't even half of y'all be talking about so Christians are supposed to be about forgiveness, bro. Y'all about the total opposite of that. Like it's like wow.
I know.
Like I could totally understand like if I was like, a convicted felon and for the R word and this and this and this, and it's just like, bro, like it's like none of that, like at all. Like I don't know. It's just kind of interesting to like see, you know. And I'm not even speaking for me because, like I said, I know who I am at the end of the day. So what you guys say doesn't like define me as a person. Doesn't define like my character. I'm talking for other people because you never know like what the other person on social media. You guys are so comfortable with treating people like they're not human. Like people are humans. You know what I mean? I'm human. Hence why I've made mistakes. Hence why I have character flaws. Hence why I'm on a journey to get better, which we all should be. So that's that. Anything you want to say, my queen?
I agree. People just need to look further, look bigger, and think about the totality of it instead of just being a follower to what people are telling you.
That's so crazy.
That's just crazy. To me, it's crazy that somebody can tell you things and you'll move. You'll feel different. It's just like form your own thought with substantial amounts of logic, this, that, and the other. But it just seems like you guys hear something and it like it's just true 1,000%. I just never seen it before in my life.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen it before in my life.
Like guys, you guys gotta understand. Like there's a video of us drinking tea.
On the counter.
Tea. Literally drinking tea. And somebody put Olivia and Sean on the booger sugar. And you guys believe it.
What?
Like you guys realize, like, say that like Olivia's weak-minded, but you guys believe that whatever media like tells you.
You read a headline and you think it's true.
Somebody from Timbuktu could be like, Sean did this to me. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. Maybe she just wants to go viral, get attention, and you guys believe it. I'm not here to invalidate anybody's story, and I would never do that. I'm never going to sit up here and call somebody like a liar. But guys, people have motives. So we never seen people break people's stuff, or guys, you never got like your clothes cut up by a woman. You never got something. You never got windows. We've all seen stuff. Maybe that was just me seeing stuff growing up as a kid, but like people have emotions. People do things.
Well, can you explain to them like what propaganda is?
Yeah, in propaganda, this is exactly how it's created, right? So, truth, propaganda. Propaganda is just narratives pushed by media. What happens is we're just sitting here drinking. That's the drinking the tea. That's the truth. And it was on the counter, and they clip that up, put a headline on it, and boom. So propaganda comes from partial truths, and truths taken out of context, right? For instance, if you hear that, oh, Sean unalived somebody, you may be like, he's a terrible person. But then you hear the whole story and you're like, Sean unalived somebody while defending his family's honor. Somebody like broke into his home and he had to unalive him to save his family. You will be like, wow, he's a hero. Or you may be like, he unalived somebody that was trying to like harm a different family. Wow, he's a hero, right? So it's just like, if you can take any act and any part of the truth out of context. Maybe there was a video, but maybe the context is just like out of place. What I know is this: never in the history of this world will somebody that's underage message me and I send him an explicit video or photo of like myself, like ever. I don't even move like that. And I completely disagree with it. And to adjust going forward, which again, I don't think that that's true, but to adjust going forward, send me your ID. Super simple. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Want to add another one, baby?
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to that?
Nope.
Just put it.
Ooh, a natural boss. I like she sells CMOS. CMOS. Hey.
Hey y'all, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but we can't see you. Can you turn your camera on, please?
Yes, 1 second.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm coming. I know everybody say this, but I didn't think y'all were gonna pick me. I'm walking.
You had a really cool profile picture, and then I saw CMOS, so I was like, oh,
CMOS. Somebody said anybody.
Okay, so I know you're gonna ask me, would I be in a poly relationship? No. And
okay, what's your name? Where are you from, though?
my name's Tawny. I'm from DC. Okay, I just had to run downstairs. Okay. Save. Okay, so Sean, you were talking about the fact that you don't think it's true. How can you not think it's true? If you were a part of...
Listen, I will tell you what's true. I have never in my life, somebody messaged me saying they're 16, underage, 14, 12, any age that is not of legal explicit photo or video. That is exactly 100% the truth. Have I asked every single girl that I've ever had a conversation with about for an ID? No. So is there a 1% or 0% chance of a possibility that maybe? Yes. I personally don't think that it happened because I know what it has to go through to get to that point. I do not think that it's real. Mm-hmm. But moving forward, I'll just be like, hey, show me your ID. That's it. But what you will never see is somebody saying I'm underage or I'm 16 and me saying, oh, send me nudes, or oh, let me send you nudes. Like, no, that never happened. And that will never happen because I don't get down like that.
Okay, so usually when, I remember back in the day, like when Instant Messenger was popping, people would get on AOL Instant Messenger, and you always start a conversation when you're interested in somebody with age, sex, location, right? And even if you don't use that acronym anymore.
Hold on, really quick. When's the last time you started a conversation with age, sex, and location?
I just said, even though we don't use that acronym anymore, if you are shopping for women, right? If you are dating, getting to know people, looking for queens, why would you not ask how you know somebody? Like, I mean, I'm sorry. Why would you not ask how? Sorry, that's my baby in the background. Why would you not ask somebody's age? Like, if you're interested in them, if you think they're attractive, you usually ask, like, where do you live? How old are you? What's your name?
I'll put it to you like this. How about you guys go and get a clip of somebody telling me they're 16 and I sent them a video or a picture after that, and then we can have a conversation. We're talking about a screen recording, not even a screen recording, a recording of a screen recording and somebody else saying that somebody else who's underage, this was their video. Like, come on. Like, I could understand, like, if at least in even I would be like, I would question. Like, the thing is just like, guys, it's just a video of me with a headline. Yeah, anybody can say anything.
I don't think it's fair to say it's a screen recording, because in one instance, you're saying you don't know if it's true. In one instance, you're saying you don't know if it even happened. And the other instance, you're saying you know that this video is a screen recording.
Since I'm telling you, this is what I know. What I know is nowhere ever will you see somebody message me saying that they're 16, 17, 14, 12, whatever it may be, and then I send them something. That's one thing. Show me that. You can't show that because that does not exist.
Yeah, Sean, but you always say to show you something that sounds like ridiculous, right?
It's not ridiculous. That's a conversation. No.
What happened was
and she ecstatic proves that. Like, let's not talk about your feelings. Let's not talk about your feelings. Let's talk about actual facts.
You're asking me what I personally have?
Yes, because I'm telling you.
Me and you have the same thing. So if you're gonna ask me that question, I could kick it back to you. You were in the conversation. So you should be able to say you're interested in somebody, you're talking to them, and you talk to them long enough to send them something explicit. You should have an idea what their age is.
Exactly why I said I don't think it's real. You're proving my point. You're exactly right. And that's exactly why I said I don't think that it's real. It is somebody else saying something.
How do you not think it's real if you were a part of the conversation? Were you a part of the conversation or not? Is it you? Okay. Was it you in the video?
Listen. Have I had conversations with people? Yes. Has there ever once been a time where somebody said, hey, I'm underage, or I had a suspicion that somebody was underage and then I sent them something? If I literally, this is what I'm telling you, I do not think that it is true. People say anything. People be like, oh, Olivia was 17. Guys, we dealt with Olivia was 17 questions for literally months off of something that's not true. You guys are going to believe what you guys want to believe. At the end of the day, in my heart, I do not want to be with a minor. I'm not attracted to minors. I have no interest in that. And me person, me being in here in this position, if I were to send somebody somebody that's underage an explicit photo when I had knowledge that they're underage, would possibly be the dumbest thing that's ever been done in the history of the world. If I know that y'all are screenshotting my DMs, why would I purposely go and literally send something to a minor? That would be
I feel you. That would be ridiculous. But you know why you would do it? You would do it for the same reason that you know people screen recording you and keeping tabs on you, for the same reason that you actually sent something explicit anyway. So if you so smart and you so hip to the game of you getting clipped up and you being screen recorded, why are you sending explicit videos over social media to begin with?
First of all, you could be right. As far as me,
I am right.
Listen, you could be right. I have nothing to hide. I am proud of myself. I am proud of the way that I look, and I'm not going to apologize for.
And you're so proud of the way you look that you're irresponsible enough to expose yourself to any and everybody you meet online, obviously.
Listen,
see what pride gets you?
At the end of the day,
see what pride gets you?
Listen, man, you guys just want to see my downfall.
You're getting your downfall, and you're on the grand stage. You're on the stage you wanted. You're on the stage you love to get on every night. You are rolling the downfall out, and it's the best entertainment we ever seen. That's why we get up here. It's good entertainment.
At the end of the day, if I fall, I fall. I'm gonna get back up.
Like, by the way, guys, while I'm on here, we currently have a free we have a promo code for 40% off CMOS if you enter the promo code free game.
I need some of that.
Okay, we can see you some of this. You know, ain't no minors over here. So
first person that messages and buys the CMOS, I'll pay for it. With that being said, listen. Moving forward, I personally don't think it's true. I think this whole thing is cap. But to remove all doubt, moving forward, I'll ask for IDs. I think the whole thing is cap. Personally.
Well, you know, people kind of think you be scamming, so I don't think you should ask for IDs. I think you should just have the conversation that you're saying you didn't have. Right, you should just ask people how old they are.
Let me get this straight. I'm just supposed to believe people's word. Anybody can message me right now and be like, oh, I'm 18 and really not.
That's right. But Sean, if somebody were to message you and you're having a conversation and you say, how old are you? And they say 21, but we find out they're really 16, we can't really hold you too much responsible because that would mean they lied about their age. So you have a responsibility to ask what their age is.
That's not. You are right, and that's exactly why I told you I don't think that is true.
Sean, you can't. Both can't exist at the same time, though.
So let me get this straight. I'm gonna let you go, Rick. But let me get this straight. Could you actually? Is there an actual video? Is there actual proof of a girl messaging me saying I'm underage and then me continuing?
Doesn't matter. You know what there's not proof of? There's not a video of you confirming somebody's age and being responsible enough to keep your dick in your pants before you send a video to somebody.
Listen, respectfully, it was in my pants, but that's neither here nor there. With that being said, my only thing that I can ask you is this: like, is there a clip of allegedly in my pants? Is there an actual clip of somebody telling me they're underage and I sent them something explicit? Because the only thing you have is this.
Are usually really mute, Sean. It obviously no. You know the answer to the question. Your question is there a video of somebody telling you they're underage and you still send a video? Obviously no. We know that. What is your point? You think you're doing your big one by saying that, but you're not. We all know that. The point is, you're being irresponsible.
You don't think that anybody can just do anything, say anything? Like, we're talking about a video.
You do and say anything every night. Yes, absolutely. People could do and say anything. Yeah.
We're talking about a video with a headline the same way we were drinking tea, and people literally clipped it up and said that we're on booger sugar, and there's tens of millions of people that think that we do booger sugar.
Okay. What do you want me to say? Talking about that. We're not talking about that.
Exact thing.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. This is something.
At the end of the day, respectfully, you guys are gonna think what you guys want to think. All I'm gonna tell you is I'm not gonna be a victim to this. I am literally gonna sit up here and moving forward to remove all doubt. I don't think that is true at all. To remove all doubt, moving forward, IDs, NDAs, whatever they may be. Just make sure the paperwork is good. That's it. So to be honest, this just makes me better. So that's just that.
It's interesting too to hear you say like, oh, you know, men can't be victims, but you definitely like describe yourself as a victim when it came to Shanice's video. So it's like with you pick and choose. Like you can be a victim. You're not a victim tonight because you're fake, I guess, like taking responsibility or being held accountable. But when we were talking about Shanice's video,
true. I'm not going to take accountability for something that's simply not true. I would, listen guys, no matter what you guys say to me, I know what's in my heart. There has never in the history of the world been a girl messaging me that is underage and I sent her a picture. No, that did not happen. No girl has ever been like, no girl was like, oh, I'm this age, I'm 16, oh, I'm 14, and I sent them something explicit. That's not how I move. Guys, that would literally be the single-handed dumbest thing that I could do. That would be single-handedly so stupid.
Well, everybody's saying that I'm a catfish. The person in my picture is my daughter. Her name is Trendy Devin, so follow her. That's my daughter at her birthday photo shoot. But yeah, Sean, also, what else did I want to ask you? Oh, Olivia, I think you're so pretty, and I think you are, you know, a bright girl. I just want you to know that sometimes when a relationship isn't right, there's not only going to be a lot of chaos, there's going to be a lot of confusion. And I see you looking confused a lot. I hope that, I know you're not going to listen to me because you got to go through what you got to go through, but I hope that you get to a point where you realize that all of like the incidents back to back with Sean, having to be all tense, coming on live every couple of weeks and, you know, looking to him for your opinion, you know, stay on his lips while he's talking because you don't know what to think or what to believe. I hope you realize that that is all demonstrative of you not having a brain of your own, sort of. Like, I hope that you realize that confusion is one of the biggest signs that you need to pull out of a relationship. And I've seen you be continuously confused, like, throughout your whole relationship with Sean. Like, I hope that you can like wake up soon. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I was saying that you guys see me as confused, but you're not gonna put that on me. I know exactly what this relationship is, and I know exactly who he is as a person. And also, I'm not just confused. If I was confused, I would be like, oh, maybe this, maybe that. But I'm so sure and I'm so confident in my relationship, I know what's going on, that there is no confusion. I don't have to be confused about anything because I know what it's about, and I know where we're going, and I know that this is part of our journey. And when you're talking about me not having my own brain, I have so much of my own brain, because if I did not have my own brain, I would be following you guys, or I'd be in the middle, or I would be wishy-washy. It's easy for me, it's easier, honestly, to be on your side and say, oh, I completely agree with you guys because 20,000 people...
No, it's not easier. It's easier for you to be on the side of the person who you see every day. You're with him every day. He's not letting you out of his sight. He pressing up on you in the gym, at the coffee shop. And I'm pretty sure when we saw him walking around San Diego by himself in that video, you was locked up in the penthouse. So it's easier for you to continue to be led by him because he's physically, you're in that environment. Do all the intimidation tactics every day to mislead you, to tell you the truth, which is his version of a story. So it's much easier for you to stay right where you at. You know why it's hard for you to listen to us? Because if you were to leave, it's going to be so hard, and you will leave. But if you were to leave, you were going to have to admit that we were right, that 30,000, 50,000, 60,000 people were right. That's hard. It's easier for you to do what you're doing.
No, it's not.
No.
It's much harder to stand in the face of adversity. Most
Sean,
of you guys,
how would you know? How would you know? You always say that women can't come up here and talk as men. Why are you trying to talk for her? You never been in Olivia's situation. You never had nobody pimping you out. So you need to be quiet and let me talk to her as a woman.
Wait, what did you just say?
You don't know nothing. You never been in her situation, have you?
What situation? Been in a relationship?
You never been with a guy.
Oh, I never been with a guy. Sorry.
Well, you never been with a guy who was 10 years, your age,
Oh, never
who
been with a
tricked
guy.
you into coming out to visit with him and made you
said I
stay,
tricked her?
who got
tricked
you
her?
not going home,
Bruh,
who lied to you about retiring.
So what magic trick did I use? What magic trick
Have
did
you
I use?
retired her mother yet?
Man, that's been done. We make enough passive income to retire, man. That's
No. Have you retired her yet? You still making an income. Is she retired today?
No, you would have to ask Olivia. Is your mom retired?
You don't know. That's your queen. You don't know if her mom.
Yeah,
if you retire
she's
her
still
mom,
working.
that's a promise you made for her, big man. You a man. You keep your promises. Have you kept her promise? You should know that.
Her mom's still working.
Oh, okay. So you had stayed 47 days. What happened to that? Stand on his word. You ain't standing on your word.
I agree with that.
So what happened? Olivia, while he's sitting there quiet because I shut him up,
You didn't
know
cut me up.
this.
You just keep cutting me
You
off.
with somebody while he giving you dreams. You know what you deserve? You need to be with the nigga that's already got there. You cannot grow with him. He not doing no growing. And you see how he laughing? Let me tell you why he laughing. Cause I'm eating him up. He ain't got nothing to say.
You're not eating me up. Oh, I got a lot to say. I'm just waiting for you to get done so you don't throw a hissy fit.
Okay, go say it. Go ahead and say it.
All right, perfect. So
I don't do that. You're the only one to do that.
Bruh.
Just let me know when it's my turn to talk.
It's your turn to talk, sis.
Yeah. See, here we go with the disrespect. Is she supposed to take advice from somebody like you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm telling her the real. Like, you over there lying about everything. You're using her money to take care of both of y'all.
These are your feelings.
Don't call me girl. Don't call me girl. Don't call me girl.
Like, is some part in your mind, like, understanding that this is not the truth? Like, what you're saying is not the truth.
Olivia, baby, I tried to be real nice to you. Do not say shit about my mind. Seriously.
So you can speak
I got
on her.
one.
You can speak on her mind. So you can speak on her mind, but she can't speak.
Yes,
on
because you get on this platform, this public platform that's owned by TikTok, not Sean. You get on TikTok's platform every night and you show how gullible you are. Yes, I can speak on it. You invited me up here to speak on it. Didn't you accept my request?
So it's a conversation.
It's a conversation.
Or is it just about like you? Like if you want to just spew your opinion, why don't you just go live? Why do you need to come up here? Like
I go live. You're not the reason I'm like I go live. I can do that. But go ahead, say what you gotta say.
If we're gonna be up here, this is a conversation. So as long as she's not being disrespectful to you,
I just told her to. Go ahead. She follow instructions. Go ahead. Say what you gonna
with
say.
that being said, you make a lot of great points, and as far as her mom, that's literally just a conversation. The last thing I would want to do is be like, "Hey, retire your mom," and then something happens. For me, it's not about just making money. It's about indestructible wealth that cannot be destroyed. You guys,
Y'all, the promo code on my website is free game. Go ahead.
You guys are trying to destroy stuff every single day. So for me, it's indestructible wealth. And what I call indestructible is 10 times the amount that you need to do something. That's the goal. Making money is cool. Building wealth is way slower. You're a business owner. You should know that. Secondly, I disagree with what you're saying. As far as like, it's easy for Olivia to stay here. I think it's harder to stay here. Most of you guys, if you got one negative comment on social media, you would think about it all day. If you got 10 negative comments, you will be off social media for a week. Like if you guys got 10 genuine negative comments, y'all will be off of social media for a week. You will be like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? If somebody got an unalive threat, a threat to be unalived, oh bro, they will be like, what the heck, what is going on? Guys, we get hundreds of messages a week. We like
respectfully, just like we don't know you and we don't know what you would do and all that stuff. You don't know us, so you don't know what we could take in terms of comments and all that. But continue.
Excuse me. So with that being said, most people would not be able to go through that, and I think it takes an incredibly strong person to be able to weather that storm and
strong
still
or delusional, one of the two.
Yeah, the greats often seem delusional, right? And if your goals aren't big enough to make people say you're delusional, you're probably not dreaming big enough. And we're not going to apologize for being big dreamers. You guys don't have to understand our dream. It's our dream. It's our vision. You don't have to understand it. I hope that one day you guys find your vision, because all of you guys watching have an inner genius inside of you. And if you you will be able to unlock your inner genius. Talent hits a target nobody else can hit, but genius hits a target nobody else can see. And when you create a vision for your life, you're creating a target that nobody else can see except for you. And people are gonna call you crazy, they're gonna naysay, they're gonna do all of that. But guess what? It's your vision. And when you follow your true vision and you say, fuck what everybody else is saying, you'll unlock your inner genius. They call Steve Jobs crazy. They call Elon Musk crazy. They call Jeff Bezos crazy. They call Bill Gates crazy. Guess what? They look pretty fucking smart right now.
The difference though between those people and you guys, Sean, is that they actually were not every couple months, every 2 weeks having some type of scandal or some type of truth come out about them. And then they sitting on some platform. Well, they probably would have been sitting on national TV, but y'all on TikTok. But they not sitting on some platform, like basically not being accountable and acting like the people are crazy that are telling their truth. So that's the difference.
When did I ever call people? Listen, we're not here to invalidate anybody. Elon Musk has failed at 7 relationships. He was 3 months away from bankruptcy with Tesla Motors, literally 3 months from going over. He almost got shut down by the SEC. So I think he faced a lot of scrutiny that he had to come over. He also had to literally sit up here and make literally a false statement about Tesla and the safety of it so that the SEC wouldn't put him under and take him out of business. They literally again, tried to attack him. So he had to overcome attacks too. I just don't think it was as highly publicized. Steve Jobs had to go through lawsuits. He had to go through battles. He got fired from his company. His company got taken from him and they kicked him out. So what do you mean that they didn't go over stuff? Everybody faces adversity. And if you think that you're going to reach the pinnacle, if you guys think that you guys are going to reach the pinnacles of success without having to, because the great ones know that you grow through what you go through. And I appreciate you guys. You guys don't understand this is just going to make me better. This is just going to make me better. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That's the only thing. That whether it's true, whether it's not true, it's just going to make me better.
Free game. The promo code is free game. Sorry, I saw somebody ask. But Sean, I get what you're saying, and I'm not saying I'm a business person too. I'm a serial entrepreneur, so I get it. People, you go through things. That's life in general. You don't have to have a business to go through stuff. But my point is, you specifically are being accused of stuff, and every couple weeks you're going through stuff where people are accusing you of being an abuser. They're accusing you of having pretty much ruined a period of their life. So it's different. It's different hurdles. The stuff you mentioned, none of that with Steve Jobs, Oprah, Grant Cardone, whoever else you said. Those people were not being accused of sexual assault, of being violent or verbally abusive to another person.
Have you heard stories of Steve Jobs? So many horror stories of this guy. I'm not here to
I'm not about to have a conversation about how you're relevant or related to or compared to Steve Jobs. Because you don't. You say it all the time, you're broke. And you say it all the time that you don't know anything because you're slow, you got the mind of a gerbil or whatever you be saying. And you say all the time that you haven't even got where you're going yet. So everything you're talking about right now, those people had already achieved a very certain and real level of success. Okay, so that's a different conversation. You're not in that conversation. Sorry.
Let me add this. Elon Musk sold when PayPal sold. He put almost $200 million in his.
What have you sold? What have you sold? What have you made? What's your?
Could you listen?
I'm listening. I don't want to listen to what you're saying because you're saying the same thing.
You're not listening. You're talking. You keep cutting me off.
And that's what you're doing. I'm cutting you off because you're talking in circles and you're not making no point. You're not landing the plane at all.
I can't
you know what I mean? You like the submersive, okay?
So check this out.
Sorry, that might be too soon.
Elon Musk sold his company for $200 million. He put $110 million into SpaceX. He put $70 million into Tesla. He put the rest in Solar City. He was sleeping on the floor in Tesla factory, did not have a house. People may call him crazy. He took $200 million and got rid of all of it. Didn't even own a house and slept on the factory floor to make his dream come true. But when I tell you guys that, dang, I study the greats, dang, I take all my money and I put it into things
That's
that's
a
gonna.
different type of
I put
problem,
it in the
Sean.
things.
It's
I
not
put
the
it.
same
Hold on,
thing.
here you go again, cutting me off before I make my point. Dang, I put it into business. Dang, I put it into things that's gonna make me better. You guys call me crazy. When Elon Musk did the same thing, just on a much higher level, he sacrificed 200 million to get to 200 billion, and that's what you guys don't get. It's about delayed gratification, and I promise you this. One day you're gonna say, I talked to Sean Adams, and the only thing I had to talk to him about was some silly ass rumors. And I wish that I took that time to really speak to him, because that motherfucker's a genius. And Sean and Olivia helped millions of people all across America. You're gonna find out.
Now, I do
You're
agree with
gonna
you,
find
Sean.
out what I already know. You're gonna.
Yeah, I am
already
gonna
know.
say one day I talked to Sean Adams.
I already know. I already know.
And I'm gonna say I can't believe Netflix really did a true crime documentary on him. Like, I talked to him, and I hope they put my clip in there too.
Fall and think that that's cool.
I'm not praying for your downfall. I'm just predicting based on evidence. Like, the evidence is there.
So let me get this straight. So if it was so much evidence, why did the judge look at all the evidence and throw it out?
That's one case. And you know, most serial... No, that's one case. And most serial killers, they get caught because they get puffed up and so big, and they think they got away with it so many times, they could keep getting away with it.
Guys,
So that's what's going to happen with you probably.
all right, at the end of listen, guys, life is about. I am not perfect. I don't sit up here and claim to have been perfect. I'm so sorry that I'm human, you guys. Like, you guys probably have crazy stories, and judging based off of the way you've talked to me, I'm pretty sure that people can say a lot of crazy things that you have done. But you're not in the public eye.
They can't say I talked to no minor. They can't say that it's no video. I mean, you about to kick me off? They can't say that I ever exposed myself to no minor. They can't say I never made nobody kneel on rice or was verbally abusive. They definitely can't say I held nobody hostage in no apartment and called it a penthouse. So they can say a lot of stuff about me. They could probably say I talk a lot, that I'm high energy, but they're not gonna say nothing close to what they're saying about you.
All right, guys. You're right. People don't make things up for clout and attention, and I think it's so crazy that somebody can go from traumatized to in a public relationship in 2 weeks, but I somehow ruined their life.
I thought you wasn't gonna invalidate her truth.
So listen, man. I'm telling you guys this. It does not reflect reality.
Kick me!
We appreciate you. You want to shout out your business?
I already did, but I'll do it again.
Yeah, do it again. Because I'm blessing you while you sitting up here literally throwing slander on my name.
Yeah, I really appreciate the blessing from TikTok.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
love
Come
TikTok.
on.
I
Go
love
ahead.
this platform.
Go
But
ahead.
the promo is free. Link is bio for CMOS. And y'all make sure y'all hit up Sean so he could pay for y'all order. For the order y'all hit him up with, order a lot so he could give me a lot of money.
Yeah. Hey, see you. Thank you so much, y'all. Peace. All right. Thank you, guys. Listen, man, we appreciate you guys all. I ask this, man. You guys let people heal. Let Shanice heal. Let the other girl heal. I don't have anything to say because I don't want to start the back and forth. And guys, at the end of the day, Shanice moved on with her life. Other girl moved on with her life. Everybody's moving on with their life. And we're going to move on with our lives, guys. We want to help you guys. We like never, ever has a girl told me, oh, hey, I'm this age. And like, I like sent her something ever. And it's something very, very serious. I personally don't think that video is true. I will say this, to remove all doubt moving forward, anybody that looks under 30, you're going to have to send me an ID. So that's just that, because I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's just that. So, yeah, guys, we appreciate you guys. Let's bring up some more guests. Anything you want to say, McQueen?
I agree, McCain. I would just say, think more critically
Mm-hmm.
and don't just be so convinced of everything. Don't be so just easy to convince.
And don't give up on your dreams, man. Guys, when you guys are pursuing your dreams, you're going to get attacked. You're going to get slandered. You're going to have people come up at you. Listen, Elon Musk, $200 million, was sleeping on the floor, did not own a home, was sleeping on the floor. Go ahead, man. Was sleeping on the floor. All right.
So now he's the richest person in the world, or second richest, or top 3, whatever you want to say. What you sacrifice and what you're willing to work for is what you're going to get in life. And guys, you're going to have naysayers, you're going to have doubt. And I don't want to just tell you guys that. I want to like show you guys that no matter what happens, man, no matter what happens, guys, at the end of the day, I didn't unalive somebody. I didn't do like, so like the thing is just like, no matter what happens, I'm going to overcome it and I'm going to get there, whether it's now, whether it's 10 years from now. All right. You guys got to understand that. All right. So, with that being said, come up here, keep asking that question, man. I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. I feel strong. I feel strong. Come here, baby. Hey Siri, play "Love of My Life" by Brian McKnight.
Love of My Life, Maine by Brian McKnight, now playing.
Listen, man.
It's like, okay, that's weird. But he's always weird and like really like, I don't want to say mysterious, but he always hops around.
We appreciate you all. Anything you want to say, my queen?
No.
Listen, man. Pineapple. Pineapple for
smells
my
exactly.
pineapple for my pineapple.
Literally.
And by apple, I mean appleberry. One and only.
Thank you.
Listen, man, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys so much, man. For those of you guys that got more room in your heart, tell us so rather than hate. 21%. Link in the bio, DM Olivia Success. Haters will be kicked out immediately. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Hey, we don't want to dodge any questions, but we also want to have respect to people, man. Okay, so respect the rules when you guys come up here. Understand that some of the things that people talk about, say, can be very triggering, emotional. We understand it, right? We get it. We want to have real conversations with real people. Let's just respect the rules, and most of all, let's respect each other. Because at the end of the day, everybody's human, right? We never want to disrespect you guys. Make sure you guys don't be disrespectful to us, okay? We appreciate you guys. We love you guys so much. You guys have a great day. Oh, be safe for 4th of July if you guys are already doing that this weekend.
Oh.
Love you guys. Peace.
Oh, that's